All right. So today I want to make kind of a detailed comparison between whether you should go with a foam roller or a cork roller. So why should you even foam roll in the first place? So for me, foam rolling has really helped my recovery. It's helped improve my mobility. When I get like sharp pain in my body and my muscles tend to tighten up after a really intense workout and I get really sore, I feel like foam rollers help to break up that muscle tissue, help promote circulation, and then also just bring relief to any pain in my body. It also really helps with my back, uh, kind of aligning my back, kind of like how a chiropractor would crack your back. I kind of find that a foam roller does that for me. So on my right here is the All in Motion 18-inch foam roller, which I bought from Target for about 30 bucks. On the left is my cork roller that Toibena sent me. It's a company on Amazon. I'm gonna link it down below. I'm gonna link both of them down below. And this cork roller is about 32 bucks. The length of this one is 18 inches. Length of this one is 17.8 inches. And then as for the diameter, this is a 6-inch diameter and this is a 4-inch diameter. So I kind of just want to make a comparison between these. So starting with the foam roller. So this is what I believe is an EPP foam roller. So EPP, typically you'll find foam rollers in 3 different types of foam. So there's EPP, which is going to be your firmest foam and also the most lightweight foam. Then in the middle you have EVA. This is kind of your sweet spot. And then for beginners, people who have really low pain tolerance and people who are just starting out with rolling and they just want something really soft and gentle, there's EPE. So EPE is a more soft foam that's going to compress more under load. So it's going to dig into your muscles less and give less pain. So if you want the heaviest massage and you also want something lightweight, then I suggest something, going with EPP, an EPP foam roller, for a really deep massage. However, even with this one, you can see there's some compression. If I really squeeze into there, not a lot, but there is a little bit. So imagine I'm 220 pounds. So when I put near 220 pounds on this, it can compress. It can still compress under load. So what I found when I used this foam roller, I found I was still not getting a deep enough massage for me, especially in, really dense areas with very densely packed muscle fibers. Let's say your soleus, for example. Your soleus is really densely packed muscle fibers, very powerful muscle. And for me, it gets tight a lot. I get a lot of sharp pain in my body. And, I really want to relieve that area, but I just can't seem to get in there deep enough. So once I tried this cork roller, despite having a smaller diameter, it is it has changed the game for me, honestly, because as you can see with the cork, I can't compress it at all. The cork is much more densely packed, as you can see. Look at the density of the kind of foam balls here. And then look at the density of all the wood grains here. So like this is much more densely packed, the cork roller. And because of that, this is going to be the firmest roller that you can find on the market. Um, so when I tried this, I just want to give a disclaimer for the cork roller. Start off easy with it because if you go too hard, like it will genuinely hurt you. That's how firm it is. But it's really effective, especially in tight areas like my neck. When you just do it like gently on your neck, you don't have to go that hard with this roller since it's so firm already. But it's really effective. I found, I was having some kind of lower back pain, some just, some tightness from sitting a lot. And I just went on the roll it, that pain is gone for me. So for me, a foam rolling, is an essential tool for me. It's something I do, every single day. And I really suggest, to other people, give it a try. It might really help you out. It just something about it, the pressure and the focus pressure on your muscles. A massage gun just can't replicate it for me. So now talking about kind of the dimensions. So typically with a foam roller, you'll see them in many options, typically 12 inches, 18 inches, 24 inches, and 36 inches. So those 36-inch and 24-inch rollers are much more common to find with a foam roller. With cork is obviously much more expensive per pound. So typically you won't see a lot of like I know Toibena, they have a 24-inch roller. Um and I think currently that's out of stock, but they should be coming back in stock soon. So, if you want like a longer roller, I would suggest 24 inches to 36 inches. That's going to give you that space you need to really roll. For me, 18 inches, I just use 18 inches to save space at home. But 18 inches is going to be, depending on how wide you are, it's about right enough. I think 12 inches is just not enough to really roll your whole body. If you want to like place both your legs on the roller and roll out your hamstrings, roll out your back. I think 18 inches is kind of the minimum that you need. Um, but if you want 36 inches, I'm yet to find a cork roller that is 36 inches. If you guys can find one, please let me know down below. Also, in terms of diameter, so this is a 6-inch diameter. This is a 4-inch diameter. With foam rollers, you can find them in all sorts of diameters. But for thicker diameters like this is a bit about on the thick side, You won't find much more thicker than 6 inches. But for a cork roller, I've never seen a cork roller with a 6-inch diameter. So in the future, I'm definitely gonna keep looking around, and if I do find one, with larger dimensions, larger dimensions allow you to cover more muscle in less time. So that's always a plus. Also, if you have a bigger diameter, it's a less focused pressure in one direct area, so it can also lead to a slightly less painful massage because there's less direct pressure focused into a small area. But I think with a cork roller, if there was one that can have, say, 6-inch diameter by 24 inches or 36 inches, you know, that, in my opinion, would be the perfect massage tool. Like, I would use that every single day. And I would absolutely love that tool, and I would absolutely pay the money for the tool. So, the overall consensus, which one should you go with? So if you want the firmest massage, you really want to dig deep into the muscles. Let's say you're an athlete, you prioritize recovery, and you really just want to be ready to go for your next workout, and you want to stay loose, stay mobile, feel good. You're constantly sore, you kind of want to break up that muscle tissue. Go with the cork roller for sure. These are pretty much the same price, so it's really just a matter of preference for you. You can find foam rollers online, but they're gonna be cheaper, and you can find cheaper ones, but they're gonna be cheaper in quality. They're not gonna give you that deep massage that you want. However, if you care more about just kind of a casual massage, you don't want something too deep, you don't want it to really hurt, I would go with a foam roller, preferably EVA or EPE. Try to avoid the EPP. If you want something more lightweight, go with a foam roller. If you don't care about the weight, I personally like that this one has some weight to it. It doesn't tip over as much when I'm doing my massages. So If you prefer something more lightweight, go with the foam roller. Heavyweight, go with the cork roller. Overall, I'll also say this, when you're doing your massage on bare skin, I have found the cork roller, since it's a natural material, I've just found it to be more gentle on my skin, and it dries out my skin less when I'm rolling my skin, bare skin on it. It dries out my skin less, as opposed to this foam roller. This foam roller will dry out my skin. I get ashy after I foam roll this one. So if that's another thing you care about, kind of your skin, you don't want to dry it out, I'd also go with the cork roller. Overall, I wish cork rollers would get more exposure. I wish people could, actually test them out, because I see foam rollers everywhere, but I wish cork rollers would be in more places, because it's such an effective tool, and man, it just gives you a different level of massage. For athletes who are serious about getting a deep massage, I really think a cork roller would do you good. Anyways, I'm gonna link both of them down below. If you like this kind of detailed comparison and you want to see more videos like this, please feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And thanks so much for watching.